Hello, I am doing a live video today about the 5 things that you can think about when starting a keto diet. I'm Teri Hoop, the Keto Mama from ketomamas.com, and I get asked this question a lot. What do I do to start the keto diet? Well, first of all, I want you to be thinking about taking a mineral supplement. And I can't stress this enough because when you switch from being a sugar burner to a fat burner, you will lose your minerals. Your sodium, magnesium, potassium, calcium, all these minerals are going to be lost as you are shedding fluid. Electrolytes go with it. Now, I am not suggesting just buying an electrolyte drink and replacing it. You really need to take a mineral supplement because you lose your minerals every day, and it's not just those 3. We lose all of our minerals. They're coming and going every day in our body. But with the keto diet specifically, you need to get on a supplement from day one. And I'm telling you this to save you from a lot of heartache, both the keto flu symptoms, and a major complaint that a lot of people go through when starting the keto diet is constipation. And that magnesium will help you with that. So please remember that first thing from day one. Be on a mineral supplement. Make sure it's a good one from a good source, plant-based, and you're absorbing it. Second thing to think about is only 3 meals a day. Not eat every couple hours, snack whenever I want. Try to focus on eating all of your calories. At least start with 3 meals a day. And that's a big shift for a lot of people. But every time you eat, your insulin goes up. Now, in the keto diet, I'm sure you already know that it's a low carb diet. High fat, medium protein, and low carb. And that low carb helps that insulin spike a lot. That's one of the wonderful benefits about the keto diet. But even with that, every time you eat, your insulin will go up. And the insulin is the hormone that tells your body to store fat. So I would rather you eat as many calories as you can fit into a meal 3 times a day to start. I'd rather you do that than eat lots of meals that are spiking your insulin every time you eat them. So that's the second thing. So we said from day one on keto, be on a mineral supplement. Number 2, every time you eat, your insulin spikes and tells your body to store fat. So try to just isolate your eating to 3 meals. Number 3, try to add fat to every meal. Now, on the keto diet, it's a high fat, but what are we talking about fat? We've been conditioned to think that low fat diets are good for us, but they are not. Our body needs good, healthy fats. So what does that mean? Healthy fats are God-made fats. Unhealthy fats are man-made processed fats. Some examples. Healthy fats would be avocado, coconut oil, butter, fat from animal meat, dairy, if it's a good source, clean source. Other fats may be avocado oil or coconut oil, extra virgin olive oil. These are all good sources. Bad fats would be canola oil, Crisco, margarine, all of the vegetable oils are bad for our bodies. Now, I'll give you a little statistic about vegetable oils. Now, they're in everything that we eat. When we eat these bad fats, they go to every cell in our body and they damage our body. And because we're eating a lot of processed foods, these bad fats are in those foods, and up to 30% of our calories are coming from these bad fats that go to every cell in our body. So you need to be thinking about adding fat to every meal that's a good source of fat. So we talked about starting the keto diet, being on a mineral supplement to help you overcome any symptoms you have as you switch from being a sugar burner to a fat burner. Number 2, we talked about just isolating your eating to 3 meals a day and not snacking, because each time you eat, your insulin will spike and your body will say store fat. So try to, when you're starting keto, just do those 3 meals. And then number 3, adding good fats to everything that you eat. Now, number 4, I would say don't worry about counting calories. On the keto diet, and this is one thing I love about the keto diet, is the only thing that I really keep track of is my carbs. If you're trying to lose weight on the keto diet, you want to restrict those carbs down below 20 net carbs in a day, or 25, something like that. Now, net carbs are calculated by subtracting out the fiber. So if you look at an item and it says how many carbs it has, it will also mention how much fiber is in it. Subtract that out and it will give you the net carbs, and that's what we're tracking. So that things like vegetables, they have some carbs in it, but they have a lot of fiber. So personally, I do not count vegetable carbs at all. I just eat vegetables, unless they're vegetables like white potato or beets or those root vegetables that do have a lot of carbs. If you're trying to lose weight, stay away from those completely. But the green leafy vegetables, especially ones that you would cook like broccoli and cauliflower and Brussels sprouts and those things, you want to eat a lot of those. So don't count the carbs on those. But obviously you're going to stay completely away from grains, rice, beans. These are really high carbs. Those, you're going to completely cut those out. And you're going to be eating vegetables and meat and very little fruit, except you can have berries because they're low glycemic fruit. And you can have, I recommend no more than a quarter cup a day of berries, just because if you are trying to lose weight and you want to switch over to being a fat burner, then you'll want to limit those. Now, I've been a fat burner for a long time now, and I'm adjusted, and so I can have more carbs than I had before because I've switched over, and you don't have to track that as closely. But so I talked about the carbs, keeping those low. Now, sorry, I've lost my thought. We did supplement, we did, we were talking about calories. So some people think that they need to count their calories, and that's one mindset, but that's the only thing I count is my carbs. And I go longer between meals instead of counting calories. And what that does is it boosts your metabolism. And when you restrict calories, your body says, oh no, I'm being restricted. And you will lose weight from that initially, but when you go back to a more normal way of eating, the calories that you would normally eat, then your body says, oh, okay, I will just store this because you restricted me before, and now I'm going to store that. So calorie counting actually encourages, or calorie restriction, encourages you to keep that weight. So anyway, that's another thing that I do not recommend is calorie counting. Eat as much as you can in the 3 meals that you're going to do a day, and don't restrict your calories. And then the last thing is to find lots of recipes that are keto that you like and that you can incorporate in your day. If you're a busy person, find recipes that are easy and quick. I have recipes on my site, ketomamas.com, as ideas. There's smoothies that are really fast. They're filled with lots of healthy fat that will keep you sustained for a long time. You can drink one of the smoothies that I have on my site and it will be a meal for you, and you will feel so full and satisfied because of the healthy fats. So find recipes like that. And there are so many out there. There's no reason for you not to find things that work with your lifestyle that you think taste good, and just get going. Just start. And that is my recommendation for you. But please join our private Facebook group. Go to ketomamas.com, click on join my group, and I will put you in there. It is free information. It is free support. I have so much on there already. You just go in there, click on the files, read them, watch the videos that I've made, and it will help you to get going on this diet. So I'm so excited about it. It will help you so much. and I want to help you. So get on there and join that group. And I'm going to say goodbye. But I have to say, Keto Mamas, it's good for you and good for you. Bye-bye, guys.